Continuing with this classes part of it, we also how to create a class and how to create the properties in that. We have seen the different types of methods and properties a class can have. Now let's understand one basic concept in Java, which is the object class. You will find this sometimes when you come across your programming things and all, you will find this object class. Object class is basically the super class of any class in Java by default. Any class that you create, every class. So basically object class is the super class of all the classes in Java. All class is directly or indirectly is derived from the object class. Object class is present in the java.lang package. Okay, it is by default included in any program that you had created. Now let's take a look. If you create a class, it basically extends object. You can't see this, but it is automatically there. Okay, what I'm saying is, when you create a new class, all the classes that we have created so far, all of them will be having a extension of that object class. Alright, now the next thing that we will see is, when we created this class method and all, we saw some private public keywords, right? So those are called access modifiers. It specifies accessibility of a data member, method, constructor or class. So the types you have are private, protected, public, package, private. Let's see each of it. So access modifier is if the class is the method is defined as private, all the other members, if a variable is declared as private, all the other methods in the class can access that. Okay, if it is within the package, still you will not be, and if it is outside a class and included in another package, that variable of that class will not be available even if it is within the package. So basically it is also outside package by subclass. If you subclass it also, it won't be available. If it outside package, it's definitely not allowed to access. Now package private, okay, there is now if you don't give any modifier, like if you don't give private, protected or public, it default takes the package private. So the rules are within the class, and within the package it becomes accessible, but outside the package and it's not accessible. Okay, now for protected, now if you create a variable as protected, it is available within the class, within the package in a different class. If it is subclassed, again that member is accessible. Outside the package, it is not accessible. Now the most least restrictive is the public modifier. It is once you declare a member as a public, it is available within the class, within the package, outside the package, and even outside without subclassing. Okay, so it becomes available throughout your application. So this is an example of, see, there is a package 1 in which A is there and then B is there, package 2 C and D. The following table, as you can see, it will show members of A class are visible for each of the access applied to them. Now if you members of A are marked as public, it is accessible to all. If it is protected, you can see D cannot see it. Okay, and if it is no modifier, only within the package it is accessible, within the class. Private means only within A is accessible. Okay, so any member means any variable or method that you define. Now let's look at a data structure called arrays. Now arrays is a collection of similar type of elements. Just a minute, so stop here.